Oh, okay, good. What is up, guys? We're alive. Nobody's here yet, so I'm a little distracted there, but see if anybody jumps in. We usually have a decent crowd on Saturday around here. Fish On with Coach Steve, YouTube live from Northern Colorado. See if anybody jumps in. Let me know what you guys are up to today. Especially let me know if you guys are fishing today. Because I do not fish weekends. I'm a weekday warrior, and I leave the weekends to the masses and the crowds because no point in fishing on the weekend for me. It's always family time and good time to do it live and that kind of thing. So we're going to see if anybody jumps in. It's usually around the 2 to 3 minute mark we start getting the chat going. So that'll be the goal. That will be the goal. Where is everybody? We're at a minute 40. It is Saturday, January 31st and 12:40 p.m. Mountain Time. Crazy, and another just gorgeous day in Northern Colorado. I'll get out of the truck, actually. Give you guys a little better background than just the inside of my black truck. You guys are probably... These lives always do better when you're actually looking at something besides just me. I'm at the top of a parking garage. Just had lunch with my dad, and there's the mountains. How pretty is that? If you can see, that's Long's Peak, Mount Meeker, and Long's Peak. Right behind me. Absolutely beautiful. You'd have to kind of zoom in a little bit, which I don't think I can really do, can I? But there's a 14er right behind me. 14er is Colorado slang for a mountain that's 14,000 feet or higher, and there's one right behind me called Long's Peak and Mount Meeker. There's somebody. What's up, Tennessee? No, I'm in Northern Colorado. What's up, Brown? Steve coming to you from Northern Colorado. Hey, Chris, how are you? Oh, thanks. You a Chiefs fan? It's awesome. I was born and raised in Kansas City, but I've lived in Colorado for a long time. So, yeah, I know it wasn't our year, but that'd be sweet if you're a fan. I'm on the top of a parking garage in Loveland, Colorado, because I just had lunch with my dad. So, good to see you guys. Jump. Sorry, Nicholas, I can't do that. Oh, it's a very blue state. It is an extremely blue state. I'm about 30 miles from enemy territory in Boulder, Colorado, which is just flat out communism. Yeah, I hope you're joking. Hey, that'd be a viral video, though, wouldn't it be? If I jumped off this, I would be no longer, but it'd be a viral video. TMC would pay my family $1 million for the rights, but nope, we're not going to do that. Don't think I'll jump off this parking garage, guys. Oh, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. It's why we do these. It's literally why we do these. You guys subscribe to the channel. Sometimes send me gifts. You watch the videos. And just, we have a fun conversation about life, Chiefs football, fishing. It's a good old time. It's a good old time here. Fish On with Coach Steve. What's up? Good to see you guys. Always a pretty good crowd on a Saturday. Always fun. Hang out with you guys on a Saturday. And I'm just doing my thing. Show you guys the area. This is, boy, I don't want to drop my phone. I don't want my phone to have a jump. So this is looking east. And, oh, thank you for that. I got a flower. Thank you. Erlo, thanks for the flower. Literally why I do these. You guys seem to like them. And it's pretty. It's pretty. I got a flower. Thanks for that. You guys send me gifts. You guys subscribe to the channel. You watch the videos. And I think at the end of the day, you just have really nice people like Erlo. Thank you. A floating heart. That's so cool. Erlo, Cal, B-I-G-G, I think it says, sending me gifts. So that's kind of why we do these. You guys seem to appreciate these. Sometimes we do shout outs to you guys, and you guys send me gifts. You subscribe to the channel and you watch the videos. Very cool. I don't even know what these gifts are, but they're always kind of fun. What's west? Oh, sorry, I can't show you a fish. It's really hard to do a live. It's really hard to do a live and fish. So if you guys go to my videos, you'll see me catch a whole bunch of fish. I absolutely promise. Oh, thanks for the floating heart. God bless. God bless you. Appreciate that. You guys just like helping out content creators and influencers, I think. It's kind of a live thing to send gifts, and you guys subscribe to the channel, watch the videos, but there's a GoPro, right? There's a GoPro on the chest strap or on my hat. I usually do the chest strap if I'm fishing. It's really hard. You kind of got to be hands-free to fish. So it's probably the most common question I get on a live is, can I fish and show you a fish? So I cannot, or at least I'm not going to. I suppose I could set up my phone on a tripod, but then again, just kind of a lot of work, guys. I got to be hands-free when I'm fishing, and the GoPro on the chest. Oh, sorry. Someone asked me what's west. To the west of me is the Rocky Mountains, the beautiful Rocky Mountains of northern Colorado. You guys ready? There you go, guys. That is called Long's Peak. That's a 14er. That's a mountain right above the arrowhead. Right above the arrowhead on my hat. That is Long's Peak, a 14er. A beautiful mountain on the Front Range of Colorado. And you guys are looking at the Rocky Mountains. I realize there's like an apartment complex also right here. But you have the Rocky Mountains right there. Sitting in a hospital bed in Colorado Springs. Oh, sorry to hear that. Kelmont, I'm going to call you Kelmont. Sorry to hear that. Give you a prayer that you are better soon and out of that hospital, because that's no fun at all. But I'll pray for your healing. We were just talking about that at church, guys. If you are a Christian and a Christ follower, there is always healing, period. And if it's not on this earth, it's in eternity. So God never fails. He sees everything, and he never fails or lets you down. There is always healing. And if you don't get healing on this earth, there's healing in eternity. I promise you guys. I promise you that's true. As a Christian, I can tell you that. 4MK, I catch trout. I'll catch anything that swims. To answer your question, I'll catch anything that swims and has a fin. But when in Rome, when in Rome, I'm in northern Colorado. So in northern Colorado, it's all about trout, and typically trout on the fly rod. So to answer your question, mainly trout, but I'll catch bass. I'll catch anything. Erlo, I don't fish a lot. Oh, very cool. Yeah, 4 bluegills and a bass. Heck yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, good job. Thanks for the gifts, and thanks for sharing that. I love bluegill and bass. That's so cool. Yeah, I definitely hope you get better. Appreciate you sharing that. God saved me 3 times. Yeah, absolutely, Erlo, exactly. I don't drink anymore, so I am not drunk. I haven't had a drink for a long time. I kind of gave it up. It was never a problem for me, but I just decided I didn't need alcohol in my life. So beautiful state, very good people. Unfortunately, woke. Yeah, no, I hear that. Jet, what's up? What's up, Jet Smith? How you doing? Good to see you. This is a familiar name. Jet's in the house. Yeah, no, I am not woke and into DEI. To me, wokeness and DEI is just continuing the hatred. And in that case, hatred for conservatives, hatred for men, hatred for white people. We are a love is love, all is all group around here. We love everybody. We love everybody here. DEI and wokeness is code for hate. Hate for Christians, hate for America. We don't go there. So no wokeness here. We just love everybody. We love everybody without exceptions around here. Fish on with Coach Steve. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, thanks for the sub, guys. Thanks for the subs and for the gifts. So cool, you guys. check out the videos. What's my most recent video? I think my most recent video is episode 65, and that's me catching some trout up in the mountains in the high country. I think you guys will like that. Check that out for sure. Appreciate if you guys blow this live up. If you guys blow this live up, we'll actually get to 3,400 subscribers. How cool is that? So I think when I started this live 10 minutes ago, I was at like 3,380. So we got a shot. We got a shot to get to 3,400 here on this very live. So open carry in El Paso County. Yeah, God bless that. School a little fish with my hands and my cousins. Oh, no way, Erlo, that's cool. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Silly Me, what's up? That's another familiar name. Good to see you guys. What is up? Silly Me's in the house. Steve Bano, like fishing and metal detecting. Very cool. Yeah, those two things go hand in hand, don't they? Metal detect on the sand and the rocks of a fishing area, and like when the water goes down, if you're at like a lake with fluctuating water levels and you get the metal detector out where there used to be water but there isn't anymore, I bet that's really fun. Thanks, Silly Me. Good to see you. We got quite a few people here, guys. Quite a few people here. I've never hit you from this location, guys. I have never hit you guys from this location. I'm on the top of a parking garage in Loveland, Colorado, because I just had lunch with my dad. And so decided to do a little live after lunch with my dad. And I never go live. I never go live if I'm fishing, unless I just take a break from fishing and go live from the river, for example. But we can go live because I'm not fishing today. Weekends are always family time for me and church, football, sports, all that good stuff. So I won't stay on too long, and we'll get back to all that. What's that say? Colorado, 25 years. Wokeness. Oh, for sure. Hansa Dorf, you and I would get along. George Soros is literally evil. Hates America, hates you, and about as worse as they come. So, yep, that's my opinion on George Soros. He and Obama can go out and hang out and have an iced tea and talk about how much they hate you and hate me and hate America. So, yeah, that's my take on George Soros. Fish are endangered. Oh, I don't know. Yep, we are in the Rockies. That right there above my hat is the Front Range and the Rocky Mountains. Yeah, George Soros is the enemy, right? He is 1,000% the enemy. He hates you, he hates me, and he hates America. And this is the Love is Love, All is All YouTube Live right here. My students come to bat for me, guys. You know, my students that I coach come to bat for me. They've been white, black, African-American, gay, lesbian, straight, Hispanic, Latino. They love me and I love them. It's all love, kindness, and support around here. But there's nothing wrong with calling out the haters. Nothing wrong with calling out the haters. What? Yep. She's still here, or he or she. I'm going to say she, Erlo Cal Big. Thanks for the gifts and for subscribing. I appreciate that. Yeah, the gays are awesome. So are straight people. You know, it's all about love and kindness. So all about love and kindness. And unfortunately, there's just too much hate and negativity going on in the world on both sides. Can we all agree on that? On both sides. Both sides are to blame. But it's tricky, isn't it? I think God sending his only son to die on the cross for you and me is the definition of love, and all is all and love is love. So I'm going to go that direction. Because God doesn't see skin color. He sees doesn't even care about pigmentation of the skin, you know. God loves every single one of us, and that's the definition of love, to send your son to die on the cross for you and I. So it doesn't get better than that. Pete Ness, that's a shout out. Absolutely. Stacy, how are you? Shout out to Pete Ness. We should change the subject. Anybody fishing this weekend? Anybody fishing this weekend? Look at that view, guys. So cool. I've never come to you from here. I've never hit you guys with a live from the rooftop garage in Loveland, Colorado. God doesn't see. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Exactly. Thanks, Erlo. I appreciate you. God bless. Thanks for saying that. To show love has no boundaries when you trust in Christ. Oh, for sure. Exactly. Different place. Oh, I'm in Northern Colorado. Thanks for asking. LOK. I'm in Northern Colorado. To be specific, Loveland, Colorado. To be more specific, the top of a parking garage in Loveland, Colorado. I've never hit you guys with a YouTube live from here. Never hit you with a YouTube live from here, but just had lunch with my dad. So just had lunch with my dad. He took off and decided to do a little YouTube live. And those are the Rocky Mountains in the Front Range of Colorado. So I am in a different place. Sometimes I come to you from my house or the river or the lake or whatever. Have to go, hey, thank you. See you, Erlo. Thanks for jumping in. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for jumping in and for the gifts and subscribing to the channel, guys. Watch the videos, and you guys say bye to Erlo. If I can call you that, we'll just say goodbye to Erlo. But hopefully you guys are having a good day, a good Saturday. It's the last day of January. Can you guys believe that? It's the last day of January, 2026. Oh, thanks, Jet. Thanks, Jet. I think my fishing videos are probably much more interesting than my lives, but sometimes we have some interesting conversations on these and some interesting people show up. Trumper, no, I'm not a Trumper. I think he's pretty arrogant and narcissistic. Do I think he does some good things? Absolutely. Absolutely. When he said no men in women's sports, is that a good thing? Absolutely. You know, I mean, does he do some good things? 1,000%. But no Trumper here. No Trumper here. I think he's kind of narcissistic and a little bit arrogant. But if I've got to vote for him or an absolute socialist communist that hates America, then, you know, I might vote for him. But yeah, but so there's some things that he does that I agree with. But do I like him personally? I mean, does anyone like him personally? I mean, how could you possibly like that guy? But does he do some good things? There's a good book, guys. You should read there's a really good book. Why don't you guys read a book? Read a book once we hang up the phone here. It's called The Case for Trump by Victor Davis Hanson. Victor Davis Hanson is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. His IQ is off the charts. He's extremely articulate and intelligent. And he has a book called The Case for Trump. And he acknowledges he's not Mother Teresa. You know, Donald J. Trump is not Mother Teresa. We get that. But he argues that he's the right man for America at this time. So with all of his faults and flaws. So you guys should really probably read that. A lot of the presidents of this country that we deem to have high character were failures as presidents, i.e. Jimmy Carter. And some presidents that were viewed as lower character did some really good things. So character counts, but it's a very interesting book on how perhaps Trump is the right guy for this country right now, even if he's perceived to be not a good guy. So, you know, there's a lot of interesting things in that book, right? So I can sort of dislike him personally and still like some of the things he's doing, if that makes any sense, you know? So that's kind of my take on that. That's kind of my take on that, guys. Just trying to, you know, show some common sense and intelligence on the culture wars and the debates of our time. But, you know, until Jesus comes back, we're screwed. So until Jesus comes back, there's no point in any of it, because that's the only thing that's going to save this country, guys. It's the only thing that's going to save this country. I absolutely promise you that. So if you've given up on God, he has not given up on you. If you hate God, he loves you. That's all I can tell you, guys. If you made a lot of mistakes, you are forgiven. You can be forgiven. If you've made some terrible mistakes, he sees it all, and you can be forgiven and have a relationship. So, oh, no problem, Fluffy. Have a great day. God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend. No problem. I respect your opinion. Have a great weekend. Rusty's here. Rusty's in the house. Rusty's connecting with Fish On with Coach Steve on my YouTube live. Rusty, oh, Rusty, we should get back to fishing, you know. back to fishing and mountain views. Can we not go? I think I'll ignore the next political statement, you know? Do we have to go God and politics every time on these? Do we have to go God and politics every single time? I think you guys kind of know where I stand at this point. I think you guys kind of know where I stand. So like, do we have to go there, you know? Everyone's mind is already made up, you know? No one's going to change anybody's mind, and everybody's mind is already made up, you know? All we can do is help each other out and be kind and be loving to everyone. Look at that view, guys. Look at that view. Rocky Mountains, Front Range of Colorado. Absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. Guys, I got a month left of kind of my vacation. I don't really start coaching until March. And so I'm on my final month, but I got a full month left of amazing fishing. I still fish when I coach, but I fish a little bit less. Oh, no sorries. No sorries, Rusty. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay, brother. But I've got a month left of all kinds of fishing content for you guys, and you guys can subscribe to the channel and watch the videos and have a good old time and watch yours truly catch a whole bunch of fish. You guys are going to see me catch a lot of fish when you guys check out the videos. So much fun. I have a lot of followers that say, you know, they don't even fish or like to fish, but they enjoy watching my videos. So yeah, for sure. Baseball, what's up? No, it's not. Baseball, appreciate you jumping in. No, we're not bad. It's like 50 here. 50, 55 even. Isn't that crazy? So, yeah, pretty mild here, guys. I know a lot of the country, like Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, eastern part of the United States, southern part, southeast, you guys are freezing. You guys are freezing. I was told the high in Atlanta today is like 28. And here I am in northern Colorado at 5,000 feet, and it's like 54. I'm doing good. I'm in as you can see, like a sleeveless hoodie coat, but I don't even need that, guys. It's beautiful here. Baseball freezing, yeah. Sorry about that. We're doing okay here in northern Colorado. Fish on with Coach Steve. We're doing all right here. But yeah, thanks for the gifts, guys. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Someone refresh. I can't do it when I'm talking to you guys. Someone refresh. Let me know if it says 3.4K. I bet it says 3.39K. If it says 3.39K, then that means we hit 3,390. If it says 3.4K, then we got to 3,400. So I would say you guys subscribe. You guys subscribe and we'll hit 3.4K is what I think. Billings, Colorado Springs. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Thanks for sharing that. That's awesome. I'm a huge baseball guy, by the way. I'm a Royals fan, Kansas City Royals, as you might have guessed, with my Kansas City Chiefs hat on. But yeah, I'm a huge baseball guy. I don't mind the Colorado Rockies, but living here, you know, but I'm from Kansas City, so I stayed a Royals fan. Oh, Lake Alcova, let's go. Oh no, that's a rough joke. But Lake Alcova, that's Wyoming. Man, if you're giving me a Lake Alcova reference, then you know my area. That's just north of me in Wyoming. So that's crazy. Yeah, that's the whole Gray Reef and Miracle Mile and North Platte River and Lake Alcova and that whole bit. I'm assuming, RH, you must mean Wyoming. You must mean some Wyoming fishing. Yep, I'm on a parking garage in Loveland, Colorado. Oh, great question. Hansa, great question. I like Carlos Alcaraz a lot. I like Jannik Sinner, but I'm all in on Djokovic. I am all in on Djokovic. I mean, I'm sorry. When you're almost 39 years old and you're still competing like this, I'm all in on Novak Djokovic. You know, once you get older, I'll pull for anybody as they hit 40. So I'm all in on Djokovic. RH, I am the coach for this city. I'm the contractor for the city of Loveland, Colorado. So I work here. I coach in this area. So that's what I'm doing here on the old YouTube Live. So I actually coach in this area, and that's my job. That's my job. Pig races? No, I have not. Oh my goodness, have not. Yeah, thanks for asking, RH. That's what I do here. That's what I do. That's my gig. Let's show you guys the mountains here instead of my face. Look at that. got a couple buildings in the way, but that's Longs Peak and Mount Meeker. Carlos is so young, the best currently. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Alcaraz and Sinner just keep going back and forth, don't they? With the whole time thing in Melbourne, Australia, the final tonight is live at 1:30 a.m. So technically Sunday morning, not even Saturday night. So record that and wake up tomorrow morning and watch it. I've done it before. I've pulled an all-nighter. I've pulled a night. Oh, sorry, I coach tennis. You asked that. Sorry, I'm a tennis coach. I played tennis in high school and college. And I coach tennis. So thanks for asking. But yeah, you gotta wake up Sunday morning and turn it on after recording it and watch the men's final between Alcaraz and Djokovic. But I'll pull for Djokovic because he's the old man, right? You got to pull for the old guy. We're gonna get to enjoy Carlos for a decade or two to come. But Djokovic, this has got to be his last dance. This has got to be his last dance. I can't imagine if he can get to another major final at his age. So I'm all in. I'm all in on Djokovic. Love him or hate him, I'm all in on Djokovic. You hit 39 years old almost, and I'm pulling for Djokovic. Oh, very cool. Never been. Baseball, that's awesome. Never been. Yeah, Australia and New Zealand are both like bucket list fishing destinations for me, especially New Zealand. Trout on the fly. I don't know if I'll ever get the opportunity in my life, but yeah, I would love to. Absolutely love to. I haven't been that many places. I'm kind of all in on America. I have been to 48 of the 50 states. I guess that's kind of an accomplishment. I've been to 48 of the 50 states and been to Costa Rica and Canada. And Canada doesn't even really count, but Costa Rica was cool. That was our honeymoon, my wife and I. And I've never been to Mexico. So I haven't traveled a lot, but I have hit the lower 48 states pretty well. So, I mean, talking like literally like Alaska and Hawaii, pretty much the only states I haven't been to. So the contiguous 48, I've visited and seen a great deal of, really spent quite a bit of time. I've spent quite a bit of time in most of them too. So, very cool, guys. Probably got to go here in a minute, but thanks for the gifts. Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for being cool. I haven't even put anybody in a timeout, have I? I almost always have to ban, block, and put someone in a timeout because I don't mind opinions and all that, even if they're opposite of mine. We can't do the hate and negativity game, right? And be unkind. And you guys have been really, really, really cool. I should. Oh, Loki, I should. Nice meeting you, Rusty. Good seeing you. I'd go nuts in Alaska, Canada too, really. Canada and Alaska is so much fish. A lot of it's cold, and I don't like being cold, but distillery, nice. Very cool. Very cool. Hey, I just want to tell you guys, God bless. Have an amazing rest of your weekend. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate you guys being here. Hopefully you guys like the mountain view, and thanks all, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.